is actually my second cup. And we'll see how much of it I get drank today. Sometimes I don't drink too much of the second cup. And I can quite well imagine this is really hard now. That's not coming off anytime soon. Now my plan here is to drill a hole in here like this and have it so that only the very point protrudes out the other side here. In fact, maybe I don't even need to do that. Maybe what I can do is I'll stop here. Oh yeah, that should work. You'll see why I want to do that in a few minutes, actually. Now I've more or less found the center there. And because I don't want this hole to wander one way or the other, I'm using clamps here. After all, we want this shaft to end up being as straight as possible. In other words, at right angles to the flange. Well, here we go. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how much of it came through the other side. Just perfect. It's just enough so that I can see where it is. Yeah, that's pretty close. Okay, now I'm sure you've heard me say this before, but if I can, I like to do a dry run. Well, that's going to be pretty easy to adjust. Yeah, I'll just have to keep periodically checking that before the epoxy cures completely. Well, I knew you didn't want to watch me mixing epoxy again. And I hope I've mixed enough. Ah, that's good enough. And borrow my coffee cup napkin here, and like I say, probably used this stick 10 times already. You can see the green on it from when I was doing the coloring of the acrylic. It might be easier to clean this up right now. I've probably still got at least 10 minutes left. Okay. Now this, if I turn it, it should ooze its way all the way up. And not only that, it'll be mixing at the same time, so it's going to be well mixed. Oh yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. I think that's all the way down to the bottom. Well, I didn't mix up any too much. Well, you know, that's pretty near straight already. Oh my goodness. Well, that was a coincidence. Now, I don't think these little bubbles that are coming up are going to weaken the joint at all. Just keep an eye on it here for a few minutes and have to leave it at least an hour before I can put any stress on it. Just double check everything here. Looking good. Well, it's about 25 minutes after 11. I don't know if you can see the time here. But, well, I could work on the pillow blocks. I was going to say there's nothing else I can do until this sets, but that's not true. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Just over an hour and a half has passed now. And as one of the viewers said, it's kind of chewy when it's in a state like this. He calls it chewy. Yeah. Well, I think I better leave this and not put any prolonged stress on it. And yeah, I know I said I could do the bushings, but okay, that thing's 13 inches long, or a smidgen more. The idea is I want to have one pillow block down here as close to the flange as possible, and the other pillow block out here at the end. At least that's the plan. I haven't decided yet how big the whole apparatus should be. Well, I know it's going to be about 13 inches, but maybe have it 20 inches the other way, because there's going to be a couple of wheels here. One that the cable or whatever I use winds around, and that one will be loose on here. Then there has to be one that's fixed on here, and there has to be some sort of a winding mechanism that will, anyways, I can't describe it. Yeah, I think that's about it for today, even though it is only 5 minutes after 1. I know I have time to do more, but I don't know. I don't want to overdo it. See you tomorrow, and thanks for watching.